Good morning or good afternoon. I thought I was the only one called my little angel from Pastor Murray, but perhaps not. Let me start. Again, honored guests and friends, my name is Hyepin and I'm president of Faith and Community Empowerment, or FACE. I am here to honor Pastor Cecill Murray for his profound influence in shaping not only my personal journey, but the work and mission of FACE. At FACE, we aspire to lift up the face of gospel service and lift those who are faceless. Matthew 5:16 says, "Let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works and praise your Father who is in heaven." I want to say that I am a testament to the impact of Pastor Murray's obedience to this command. My journey began with my parents, who were called to ministry, and they ended up also becoming unpaid social workers like so many pastors. And they did good, but I saw their struggle, and their example led the groundwork for me to be also committed to community service, but also earning a prayer for a better model. My answer to that prayer came when I was introduced to Pastor Murray through Pastor Mark Whitlock. And it was not too long after this tragic period of the LA riots that brought the Black and Korean community together in unforeseen ways. Pastor Murray's vision, innovative vision of ministry by partnering across communities and sectors with corporations and government agencies was something that was revolutionary for me. Because of that partnership, I saw the Korean mutuality. Suddenly, these partners had a stake in seeing the church's success, and they were lauding the work of fame in rooms and churches where God, church, and communities of color are rarely ever mentioned. And I saw fame's reputation, influence, and welcome grow. And now they were perceived as a value stakeholder to be invited into the decision-making room. I also respected Pastor Murray's ability to show up in rooms uncompromising of his faith or his ethnic identity, while at the same time setting an inviting table where everyone felt welcome. Something that I think is very important in today's divisive times. I also saw him being able to leverage and recognize the power of the church to influence the broader society. He was never shy about speaking truth to power. And I took this model and brought it to my community with many, many miracles. And today, 23 years later, we have had over 1,000 partners from White House to Fortune 500. We have led many lives in terms of homeownership, paid youth internships, affordable housing, mental health, capacity building, and so forth. And my encounter with Pastor Murray has led me into places where I've never imagined, whether it's the Oval Office with President Obama and then Vice President Biden, to international conferences like the United Nations, advisory councils, etc. I am truly grateful for Pastor Murray's mentorship and model, and the ability and the opportunity to walk with Pastor like Pastor C, Reverend Mark Whitlock, that has led to many, many Black and Asian solidarity efforts as well. When Abraham received God's promise of having many descendants, as many as the stars, I don't think he imagined the kind of faces that would be in this room. In the same way, I believe Pastor Murray could not have imagined the number of disciples, the number of lives that he has touched and will continue to touch. And so I am grateful to pass on the torch through our C2 Leadership Institute that trains pastors nationwide on the very model of partnership, of faith leaders telling truth to power and leveraging resources to touch lives. And so with that, his legacy continues to live on in the very faith leaders and in my life as well. In closing, I want to thank Pastor Murray for shining his light, reflecting God's light, and allowing and empowering others like me to be able to do the same. And so again, thank you, Pastor Murray. Praise the Lord.